Hello Gemini, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with, wow, on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. And they are thinking a lot of love. First card's the strongest. I'm using the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Some of you may feel that these cards are your cards, but usually what happens is we do exchange energy and we pick up on the other person's energy. Sometimes we also mirror our person of interest. So that could be possible. So you may feel that these are your cards as well. This could be somebody that you've been in a relationship with. This could have been somebody that you've been in, or maybe you still are, in a situationship. Or it could simply be somebody that you've exchanged hot, steamy glances across that room. And nobody's saying anything. Ah, don't you just hate it? It burns. Yes, those glances can burn. Oh, can I go on and on about that? Okay, let's get with this. Here we have love, followed by compassion, mothering, cycles, creativity, hearth and home, illusion, pleasure, followed by power under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. All right, Gemini, I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, I don't show you much, but I do have to tell you, and I want to tell you, how much I love you. I really do. I don't know why there is this much love, but the type of love I have for you would be categorized as unconditional love. This is pure love. This is true love. This is clean. And it feels eternal. I do feel compassion for you. I feel empathy. I know that you have been through quite a bit, and that I have put you through quite a bit. I've put you in a situation that has made everything quite awkward and uncomfortable. You already had your own problems before I came along. And it appears I only made things worse. But even after all I did, I do understand the difficult situation and position that you are in. And with you, I can't get over the fact that you have always been that wonderful human being who's provided me with nourishment. You've been nurturing, caring, protecting, providing. And I know, even shelter. You've always been there for me, and you will always be there for me, because I feel this. This is the energy that I feel that you bring into my life. I don't know if I deserve it. But this sweetness that you have, this goodness, I'm obsessing over it. I can't get it off my mind. It goes around and round in a circle, in a cycle. It just doesn't stop. I do feel that in this connection, I would like to create something that would be long-lasting for the world to see. I do feel that in this connection, I want to have more than what we have now. Something more solid. Something that we can call our own and build on that. You are my hearth and home. Wherever you are in this world, that is where my home is. I can feel you. I can sense you from far away. You are like family. I can talk to you about anything and not fear that I will be judged. When I'm cold, you have this way of making me warm. And when I'm lost, you have been that beacon, that guiding light that helps me home. But I hide all of this. I hide behind a false mask, not telling the truth, keeping many secrets deep inside my heart. I don't talk to you about much. One thing I have felt in this connection, however, is that there is so much pleasure that I have gained. And I feel so much pleasure just when I think about you. And I also feel pleasure on a spiritual level. Overall, you have this way of tempting me. There's so much temptation. You don't even have to seduce me. You don't even have to try. You're just like that. It's hard to resist you. You do have this way of making me feel vulnerable and weak in the knees, emotionally vulnerable. You have no idea how much power you have over me. All right, Gemini, you have power over this person. Many of you do. Sometimes we don't realize how much of an influence we have on others because other people don't really tell us, right? But the emotions that people have are quite the same. This individual does feel that you have this ability of, you know, what is it? Your wish is my command. That's the type of relationship. You might not think that this person thinks like that, but this card talks about that. Your wish is my command. This person really does feel that you have this ability of dominating them, but dominating them in a good way, where you have this power and you make them feel weak. But that weakness only results in love. You make this person weak, and then it's because they love you. That's why. All right. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. So this is any obstacles, any blockages that might have caused the problem in the first place. This could be something new. This could have been something that happened a while ago. Six of Staves, and then we have the Four of Staves. Interesting. Okay. So let's have a look. So we have here with the Six of Staves, this does talk about triumph, honor, and heroism. Now, what happened is this person feels, or they felt, or they're still feeling, that victory is elusive. They have and they had done the work, and they thought and felt that they deserved the honors, or that somehow they should have been recognized for the work that they put into this connection. They have a lack of courage right now, and they're not really able to express themselves. They do want to come back into your life, but they don't feel good enough right now. They don't feel like that heroine or that hero. They don't feel that. Here, there's an issue with their honor. They don't feel that they're as honorable or that they seem to be. So in your eyes, it may seem that they have no honor. This is something that they were afraid of. This clearly means that they did something to upset you. And so for this reason, they're hesitating. Here we also have the Four of Staves. This talks about a lack of stability, not wanting to create a home, and not even giving somebody closure. How many of you feel that this person kind of just faded or kind of just ghosted, and they've kept their distance, and there's a lack of closure? There's a key word here, closure. Wanting stability. This is what they wanted at some point in time, but there were frustrations or disappointments at home. This could have been their home, their society, their belief system. There was something here that was frustrating them, that did not give them the stability that they wanted in this type of connection. Here we also have, they were not able to accomplish the goals that they had in mind or enjoy them. There was a lack of satisfaction, and there was possibly problems in relation to long-term commitment, marriage, or domestic partnership. There was a lack of closure to an unstable situation. This is exactly why you guys had the illusion card. Like, my goodness, this person is embarrassed. They don't know how to start off this connection once again and bring it up to that level that it might have been at some point in time. Or they're trying to make it up to that level, but they just can't because they're quite embarrassed as to their actions, the things that they've said, the things that they've done. All right. Let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot deck. So this is any actions, intentions, or plans that this person may have towards you currently. The Fool. Four of Cups. Justice. Okay, that's good. No, there's two of them. Just want one. Okay. Six of Swords. There is a lot of regret here, Gemini. There's something going on here where this person wants to make things better, but they're just kind of waiting for the right method or technique. What I'm getting is not that they don't just want to do it, but they want to do it the right way, and they're waiting not just for the right time, but for the right technique, the right method of maybe reaching out to you or being with you the way that you want. It's not simple planning that this person has. I'm intuitively getting right now that it's very complicated planning. So we have here the Fool card. They do feel like a fool. And there's a part of them that still wants to take action, where they take action first and think later. The problem is, Gemini, you got to be careful. When somebody does this, they may just rush into something and then later realize that, oh my goodness, I made a mistake. But then it's too late, right? You don't really want to be with somebody, you know, all in when they're just in the mode and in the mindset of a fool. This is simply somebody who is immature or somebody who is inexperienced. This person's not deliberately doing it. Like, nobody wants to be a fool, right? Nobody wants to be immature. They just are. Nobody wants to be inexperienced. They just are. This person's not doing it on purpose. Unfortunately, that's just the way they are. So it's unfortunate, but, you know, there's a cliff here. So when this person falls down and breaks a foot, God hope not, that's what's going to happen. They're not looking where they're going. They're not thinking about what they're doing. That is a problem that this person has had. They're very impulsive. They do things very fast, and then they realize after a while that, oh, I should have done that. And then they hide like a turtle in their shell. They just kind of fade away for a while. They can't be like that. This person has to be a bit more mature going forward. We also have here the Four of Cups. Interestingly, this person may have learned from their mistakes, realized that, you know what, I can't be compulsive and impulsive anymore. I need to take time and think about things. They are actually regretting the fact that they had some opportunities and it never came through. They never took advantage of it and they missed all of the opportunities. And they're feeling upset and depressed about it. However, you have a really good card here. You have 3 major arcanas here. You have the Fool card, the Justice card, and the World card. So what are they thinking after that? The Justice. They're finally going to put their foot down and say, you know what? I have to make things right. Because if I don't, who will? They're finally going to decide that they want to move on from the mindset and the situation that they are in. They want to move to calmer waters because things were very rough between the both of you. Things were turbulent. Now we have the World card under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. They're going to want to travel to see you. I see that with the 6 of Swords towards the world. Wherever you are, in their heart, they really do want to come towards you and make things right. They don't really like the physical distance that exists between the both of you, nor do they like the emotional distance. They want to close that gap. So it does appear, Gemini, that this person is going to make some type of change. They're going to take some type of action that is going to change only after they change their perspective. They can't just rush into this. They're going to realize that they themselves need to change. And when this person changes, that's when they'll know that, wait a minute, everything was just one-sided. I was doing things for myself, and I kept having Gemini do all the work for me. This is a problem. There's an imbalance in this connection, Gemini. Now, going forward, does this person want to reach out to you? Definitely, yes. They're going to try to take some action towards you. They might even somehow contact you and want to meet somewhere with you. Okay, let's have a look at what the angels have to say about this particular reading. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, let's see what Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel have to say about this. So we do have a timeline, which is pretty good. Something is going to happen in the near future. What they do want you to do is not stop. So don't stop giving and receiving love. They are saying that there's unlikely something that's going to turn out the way that you wanted it to. The only way this is going to work out in this connection is by somebody saying sorry. This could be one of you or this could be both of you. Forgiveness is the key to this relationship. Somebody has to ask for forgiveness and somebody's going to say sorry. I'm going to clarify the no card right now. Holy crappers. Look at that. No. Let go. Okay, so that's a pretty serious statement. Let's do it this way. No. Let go. What I'm seeing is there's 2 timelines here. There's some of you that want to stay with this person. However, it does seem very unlikely, especially with the way the cards are coming out, the messages from the cards. Look for a sign. This also talks about look for red flags for some of you. So some of you are wanting to let go and some of you will need to let go because they're saying, no, it's important for you to let go because unlikely it's going to work out. Even after somebody apologizes, it might not be the same. Holy smokes. Definitely. Definitely. This is a very strong message for many of you out there. You even have reconsider. When you have unlikely, let go, reconsider, I mean, those are really huge words, right? The meaning of that is huge. This talks about not being with this person. So Gemini, for some of you, so I'm just looking at the time, for some of you in the near future, there is going to be a chance for forgiveness, but it's unlikely going to be what you thought it would be in terms of a relationship. For now, they are telling you, no, it's not going to work out right now. It's time to let go for now. Let go of the issues, the beliefs, the problems, let go of the individual. And look for a sign. The sign could be signs and synchronicities. It could be behavioral changes from this person. That's also a sign. It could also simply be a red flag. You've got to be careful. Eventually, once you let go, there will be success in this connection if you want this to happen. They are telling you to reconsider what it is that you had planned, because things are only going to happen at a particular time. They did say here a year from now. So this could be from now until the next 12 months, or literally now within like the next 3 or 4, right? Time is fluid here. Now, what I also want to say is the other part where some of you might not want to be with this person. This message is extremely clear. In the near future, they don't want you to stop giving and receiving love. They still want you to have that good vibe. But it's unlikely going to turn out for you even after forgiveness and words are exchanged. They are saying here, no, it's important to let go of this person, even though you may not have wanted to. And look for a sign. Look for things that perhaps you did not look before at these red flags. Like, I've done so many readings, and some of the, feminine energy, they become so accommodating and they bend over backwards. Like, they take plane tickets and visit the guy. The girl pays for it, or sometimes the guy pays for it. They go over there, meet the guy in a different state. They do what they need to do, and then she travels back, and she keeps doing this, and he never comes to her place. He hardly calls her. It's unfortunate. That is extremely common. And that's a red flag, girls. That is called a red flag. You don't do that. Don't spend your money on a guy like that, please. Men as well, specifically the male population. And you can see this in my video called The Divine Masculine. Even with the Divine Feminine, you can see, I've talked about this in there too, in my video on Asnointia audio on my other channel. It's easy to get people physically. It's easy to get anybody physically. You just go on Tinder, you got someone physically. But is it enough? No, it's not. It's never enough. You need to have that emotional connection, and only that will change the entire dynamic of the situation. It's okay, you can be physical with somebody, that's not a problem. But does it actually mean something? To you, yes it does. But does it mean something to the other person? It might not. So definitely look for signs. Don't be blind by love. I think now we live in an age where there's so much stuff on the internet, on YouTube, with experts, expert coaches and relationship consultants. They have all of this stuff out in the open, so you can learn from it. I encourage some of you who may be kind of naive, like myself back in the day, until I discovered many things on the internet and YouTube. I educated myself. Have a look at what's going on out there. What is considered a red flag? Because some of you have bent over backwards to be with this person and to really give them all that you could, even financially. So just be a little careful. Success will be there for you individually. Reconsider any actions, any words, any intentions that you may have had. Anything that you had in regards to this person, reconsider it. Think about it twice. For example, that example. Do you want to go and visit them again? Take a flight down wherever. I'm getting Dallas. Taking a flight down to Dallas. Do you want to do that? Reconsider it. Is that something that's really going to help you in the long run? Does it only show the other person that, oh, look at how much I love you? That's great. They know that. But what is it that you know? Do you know that they love you? It's so strange when we're in love and we become very, very blind. But the amount of readings that I've done and the personal stories that I've seen, because of love and for love, and because sometimes of lack of security that we have, we do bend over backwards. So all I'm trying to say here is be careful and look at the red flags if and when there are. If some of your friends tell you, sure, take their advice, go online, talk to other people, and find out, is it correct? Because you have that power to increase it or decrease it. You have that power. The more you give, the more the other person will take, you know. You give what? A hand and they take your arm? Or is it you give your arm and they take a leg? I don't know. But they take something. They take more than what you give, right? That is your reading, dear Gemini. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. And if any of you have resonated with this, definitely let me know in the comments below. I will try to get some responses if I can respond to you. I'll try my best if I can respond to some of your comments. That would be great. Thank you once again for tuning in. All right. I'll see you guys again. Take care and stay safe. Bye now.